Hey, what's up guys? DJ Nicky T here. I haven't done a video for a couple of months now. I've just been really busy with the new job and bits and pieces, but decided to do a video today. Yeah, just to do a video really to see how you guys are getting on with the new update and things like that. To firstly just answer a couple of questions. I had a couple of comments in regards to bases, and again, you know, for me there is no point in doing any videos as yet because there simply isn't a base out there that is undefeatable. I'll just show you a couple of videos, a couple of hits that were done on me today actually. I think it's this one. So this guy, this was actually on my old base. This guy starts up the top, as you can see, Aurora there, currently my favourite troop. She will literally throw in her frostbite and it will take out these two marksman towers in one hit. So that's pretty much the 2-second hardest defences taken out in one hit if you just watch what happens. So she takes them both out, and then next she'll go for the shock tower, because that's obviously the strongest defense out there at the minute. And there we go, she's taken that out. So at the minute she's just used, they've just used one hero, and then at the bottom you can see Shank and Apollo working their way in. So she's just used three heroes, or the attacker has used 3 heroes and no troops. And they pretty much wipe out my base. So Apollo done the damage, took out the centerpiece there. Aurora, like I said, took out both marksman towers and the shock tower. And then there's, you know, nothing really left for anything to kill the Shank with. So if I speed that up, you can just watch little Shank there go to work and completely ruin my base. So like I said, they've used no troops. So, you know, backing up my point, there's no point in doing a video in regards to a decent base, because at the minute there are no decent bases that can, you know, withhold any attacker to stop them from 3-starring you. As you can see quite clearly, you know, my base is not bad. All my defences are maxed, apart from I've now got to do one more level of maxing because obviously with the new update. So I'm going to go back to the start and show you another one. I think it's this one. Let's have a quick look. So this one is just full of brawlers, full of dragons. Why is that going so fast? Wow. Apollo, Rook. Who's the other one? Or was that it? I think that was it. Full set of, oh, and Shank there as well. Obviously, Rook with the shield wall. So, you know, with a maxed Rook, you've just got no chance. A maxed Shank, you know, takes out your defences with one shot. And a maxed Apollo, you know, with the Dawn Blades. It's just impossible to stand up to. My heroes are nearly maxed. I'm sort of 25, 26, and I'm in the same situation. You know, I can pretty much take out most of the bases if I choose to. I mean, I think in terms of you know, decent bases, I think as long as you've got everything on the inside of the walls. This is the reason why I've changed my base from that base to this base, is to get everything on the inside. Now I'm sort of changing tactics, so they have to break through the wall before they get to anything, so it sort of stops them for a few seconds, so the defences can take fire while they're still on the outside, not racking up any mana. So I think that is the way to go after, you know, sort of researching and looking at a few bases. But you know, I think it's just kind of trial and error. That base didn't work for me, so I'm trying something different, and hopefully this one will do me better. So in terms of bases, guys, there aren't really much I can really say about it. I think it's, like I said, just trial and error. Do what you've got to do what works for you, really. I'm just going to show you a couple of attacks that I've done with different heroes using the Brawler troop, because I want to really talk a bit about Brawlers, because obviously they are by a country mile, the best troop to use, especially if you've got them at a decent level. Here in the right hand side, I've just laid down all my Brawlers in one hit along with Rook, and straight away what I'll do is I'll push Rook's ability, the shield wall, so for 20 seconds they'll have a shield on them so nothing can touch them. I've also dropped Aurora, and again, you can see I'll shoot her frostbite off towards the marksman towers, and luckily in this situation they're all in a straight line, the shock tower as well, so I can take out, because she's not maxed, so I can take out the marksman towers in one hit if you just watch closely. So the marksman towers go straight down, half of the shock tower is taken out, so hopefully I can shoot once again, there we go, and take that out. So there are no defences that can really stop me now, to be honest. So Rook is following the Brawlers. Use the shield wall as they come back, there we go. So they're now shielded for 20 seconds. Aurora's taking out the defences down the bottom. I think it gets quite close, so I think I might introduce Apollo in a second down the bottom here. Uses Dawn Blades to take out some of the defences down the bottom. And jobbers are good, and as they say, like I said, there's not really much. I mean, this wasn't a maxed base. But it's it's a pretty decent bases. 2 shock towers, marksman towers. All the strong defences. But quite easily, I'm able to go through it. So I'll just fast forward that, and we take it out quite comfortably. So I'll go back and I'll just show you one more. This one is so again, loads of Brawlers spread out just to take out those outbuildings. As you can see, there's lots of buildings on the outside, so you can rack up a really decent amount of mana. My dragons on the bottom there, again, to take out those buildings on the bottom. And I've also got Nimbus, my favourite hero at the minute. She uses her cloud cover, which, as you can see in a second, is so effective. So the cloud cover, she basically puts a shield on the floor. Any allies in that shield won't take any damage, up to something stupid like about 8,000 or 9,000 points. So once it's reached that amount, it will then disappear, and then the allies can then be affected. But by that point, you've racked up enough mammoths to lay another cloud down. So if you just watch carefully, we'll lay one down there, so they're not getting affected. Lay one over there, so they're now not being affected. But as you can see, this one is taken enough damage, so it's now disappeared. Tucking also in there with his heal cover. Just taking everything out with ease, and this is actually a stronger base than the last one. But with that cloud cover, you just can't touch anyone, especially with maxed heroes as well. I mean, my heroes still aren't maxed, and it's quite comfortable. There you go, up the top there. They're just not being affected. Nothing else left to kind of take out my troops. And as you can see, I'm literally with a whole full load of troops left by the end of the raid. So again, there still isn't much you can do in terms of designs. And again, that wasn't the best base, but it wasn't by any means the worst base. It was quite a tough one. and, you know, taken out with ease. So again, I just don't think there's any point in talking about bases at the minute, and, you know, until we can sort of find a base that will really do the job and stop people from 3-starring it. But yeah, you know, any thoughts, guys? Leave your comments. And if there's anything you want to talk about, then please feel free to comment or send me a message. But that's me done for today, and I will try and do some more videos very, very soon. So my apologies for the longer wait for this video. But yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Take care.